Freshies. Man, we played Minoi. A message shout out to Joe, who was must be currently in the gym, pumping at the gym this morning. So message shout out to you guys this morning. If you're on your way to work, on your way to school, or if you're just chilling at home, you are with the Fresh Crew until 8 a.m. Hit me up with all those song requests and applications on 0732408686. That's all for you. Tolulua fa'o valu ono. But we are always on the messages, so hit us up on Facebook and IG. But Freshies, if you looked on our socials, you will see that we have some fresh guests for your Thursday morning. We have the guys of Tatou Aiga. What's up, guys?
Morning.
Morning.
Ya mo fakulo waku wala mo ko malalawa faikaku fa moi for EP Fresh Crew or Turbo Mayagara. Yo, what a blessing morning. Thank you once again for having us. Yeah, this is Tatou Aiga here, and we have the other also here, the other co-directors of Tatou Aiga.
Whono Matamua, Joe Noah.
Vaikimu, Charlie Porau.
That's it. So, thank you for having us on today. I think the first thing is, we just want to say, Fresh Crew, thank you for supporting us. And we just want to send a shout out to everyone out there listening this morning. Hope you're on your way to work or whether you're on your way to school. For us, not sure if you know, but Tatou Aiga, we're three co-directors who basically are here for, we started off wanting to do this as just teaching our kids the Samoan language and culture and dance, but we're now trying to bridge the gap where we're able to preserve our culture and get the cultural awareness and cultural identity for our people, our youth, and to make sure that we're able to get everyone to align themselves, people who are wanting to learn, and we're all here for the community for that as well. Besides that, Vaikimu.
Introduced to Vaikimu. So that was Fongo Vaikimu. I met this handsome man at a Titilo Mai workshop.
Also Titilo Mai, that's right, yeah.
Vaikimu, show us how it all started, how this movement started.
Well, I want to save some stuff to say over there at the festival, but at the same time, first off, Frosty, the man, every morning waking up. You know how much of a struggle it is for us to get up?
100.
And it started off, I had an idea because everyone knows that the Tongan team back in 2017, they were lit. The supporters were everywhere.
Shout out to Matema Tonga.
Matema Tonga, hey, it was true inspiration of why I wanted to start something up on the north side. So, I had an idea with my cousin Lucky, and we're sitting there with our cup of coffee. Yes, it was coffee. And then I was going, bro, how about we do something like a car parade or something? Just as, all we need to do is just to put the wheels in motion and watch everything happen. And that's what happened. That's the story behind it. We started, it was a humble beginning. It was only like about, how many cars was it, Kitch?
I think it was about 20 cars.
Yeah.
And our first, our formal was pretty much, we were at our Titiro Mai workshop for our kids. And I met the two Usos. We were just sitting outside, and they threw the idea at me, and I loved it. As I'm always for our people, for our culture. Yeah. So I expressed them, my strength that I wanted to throw into our little movement is to try and fasoa or share the knowledge that I've got, and I don't know everything, but it's the power of learning.
That's it.
The power of learning from our elders. So and then I met the boys. It was just Lucky and
it was crazy. That's
20 cars, 20 cars our first run.
Oh yeah, well that's it. That's how it started. Got a lot of people from up there, and on the same day that we done it, we done it about 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock. That same day, that's when we had Goodna kick in with their march. It was the same day. So we just done the car thing, and Goodna lit it up like absolutely, with their parades.
Shout out to those in the West.
Mate, everyone from the West.
Everyone out West.
Wow.
Everyone out South too.
South side, and that's how we started. We just kept the momentum going. We got the guys like, we had Hamish Hunt, man, mad love to him, and also Ian, Michael, the boys, that's a big circle that we had from the beginning. And we just kept going. The momentum had to keep going, and we're still here.
And it was just such a beautiful moment for like our Usos on the south side. with Jerry and Carlos, all them boys
Yeah.
letting it up on the south.
Absolutely.
And then with the visuals, you know, I think because our families in Samoa saw it in New Zealand, so I had to, it was so weird, but that goes to the creative mind of Mikey Redeemer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out to
Redeemer
Mikey,
visuals.
Ron
So,
Pops.
so he really put it together, and that's
Yeah.
when it really blew up the movement of Tatou Aiga, especially, and the fact that we were the first one to do. I put forward to the Ainga Samoa and to us boys that I wanted to do the acknowledgement. So that was something different because everyone was just cheering, and I said, you know what, we have to honour the tangata whangua, tangaka whangua. We got to honour them, especially as we all know, my kids are afa, you know. So then that really took a different level of cultural protocols of, hey, before we cheering around, whai mua, you know, alofa ma whaloalo. So then that was another level that just went elsewhere where people can see, oh wow, these guys are making sure we honour I call them a kangaka mokua, or our elders.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, kangaka whanguangi, they're 80,000 years old. You know, the longest continuous culture. So when you look at our, indigenous Pacific, we're about 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. Australian, our First Nation mob here are 80,000. So I think that's where it went.
Shout out to our Indigenous and Torres Strait people listening in as well.
Yagara country where we're on, and so that's where it took to the next level, and then
us three kept moving with it. What we've done from here is we are now an entity, Tatou Aiga. So moving forward, basically we have a festival coming up, which is Saturday the 2nd of March. So make sure you come down. It's at Southbank Piazza. It will be the first Pacific festival held at Southbank ever. So, get down there, bring your flags. I want to see you all down there. The whole thing is to empower our people, to make sure that, doesn't matter which nationality you are across the Pacific, we're all one. But we want to make sure that we include our Indigenous and Torres Strait brothers as well, because, we're on their land as well. But at the same time, it's good for us to learn a bit of their culture and for them to see our culture. Being Samoan, us three, we're very proud. But we're also proud to represent the Pacifica. So it doesn't matter whether you're, shout out to the Fijians, our Tongans, our Niueans, Cook Islanders. It's all love.
I've seen their movement has gone really strong.
Niueans are on fire.
So not to whenua, like everyone. So it's been a good movement.
It's been absolutely remember guys, this is a free event.
That's right.
Where else are you going to come to a place where there's going to be 16 groups performing?
That's right.
For absolutely free. We got a lot of mixture of the professional boys, like Mr. and Tiro Mai and
Pauatoa,
Tamalai. We've got a lot of those groups that are going to be there, and these people pay money to go see them at places. These guys are performing for the community for free, for you guys to come and watch. So Frosty, again, man, thank you very much for the shout out. I think we're talking a lot, man.
He's like, my turn. Now, also before, this wouldn't happen without one of my dear mentors who taught me, hence why I'm so passionate about honouring my First Nation, not just because of my children, but this goes to one of my elders who I call my auntie or Mama B. Black Cherry, she'll probably laugh that I said that. Auntie Bridget
in the house.
Auntie Bridget Garay, who's at Southbank Corporations, for the collaboration, because she wanted to see more traditional Pacifica First Nation performances there. So a big love to Auntie Bridget Garay.
Shout out to the Southbank Corporation as well, one of our foundation sponsors as well.
Who else we got?
We got LJ Creed.
LJ Creed as well.
LJ Creed. 100.
A Indigenous construction company. Great, love work. There's a lot of Pacifica people working for them as well, and they're in as well. And shout out to Urban Wear and Grubbies as well, always supporting our Pacifica movements.
Cold.
And Code Services as well, which is the cultural linguistic diversity services. Everyone.
Shout out to Samoa Superman as well. He couldn't be here, but.
Let's go. Freshie, it is nearly 20 to 7. You got us for another hour. If you have any questions,